Hello, my gorgeous Geminis. I hope this day is finding you well. This is Brandy with Fates of Three Tarot. Thank you so much for being here with me. I have pre-shuffled and meditated over your cards. We're going to find out what's going on with you guys, Gemini. Just going to be a quick general love reading. Find out what messages we've got. Please like, share, subscribe if you're so drawn to, because it does help our channel to grow and get our messages out there more. We appreciate that, and I love hearing and reading the comments because, it isn't always the way we think. We get the general outline, and you guys can fill in the details for us sometimes. Okay. This is what we've got for you today. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Oh, goodness, Gemini. And this is Gemini season for me anyway. Whenever you find this message, it's probably when you were meant to find it. Listen to it. If it doesn't resonate, please leave it on the table for whoever it is supposed to be for. Or you can always check out your moon, rising, north node, Venus, etc. I will revert back to that soulmate card as I do your reading, just for clarification on the direction I should be going. All right. Doing Gemini, please. You know what Gemini needs to know. More shuffle. Gemini. Thank you. Okay. I was here and there, so it's a little bit thicker shuffle, but if that's what you want, they want you to hear, then that's what we're going to give you. All right. Past energies. Got the Hierophants. Got the Four of Cups. And the Empress. My goodness. Strong energies going here, Gemini. Hierophant, of course, can be religious beliefs. It can also be a commitment type card, moving a relationship up to the next level. Or someone wanted to move this relationship up to the next level. And this Four of Cups, this empty feeling, this feeling of almost abandonment, because you're looking at these three cups instead of the one being offered. So that's an offer rejected. Or in this Empress mode, you may be saying, you know what, I don't want that offer. I'm holding out for what I know I deserve. I'm the Empress. They're going to come to me. I don't bow down to anyone. I'm doing my thing. I'm growing my stuff. I am being me. And the Eight of Swords, excuse me. Stuck in your head. The blindfold, you feel like you're bound all up, but there's a huge gap in between those swords that you could walk right through with that faith and that connection that you would need to know and accept, Gemini. Page of Wands is an incoming offer of romance or passionate offer. A lot of times this Page of Wands, can also go back into your own passions, looking within yourself and going back to the hobbies you enjoy doing. If you enjoy your nature walks and haven't been doing that, or drawing or painting or cooking or golfing or whatever it is you do with your self-care and getting back into that. The Page of Wands often reminds me of that too. I'm taking that blindfold off too. Let's see. I'm interested in that one for our expansion. Queen of Swords. Truth is coming out, Gemini. She's going to cut somebody out. It's that air energy. She wants the truth. And if it's not what she needs in her life, she's gonna say bye. See ya. Right, future energies. We've got Three of Swords, the Sun, and the Devil. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's get a little bit of expansion going here for the Geminis. Okay, it's painful cycle, painful ending. This may not be something you wanted to end, but it wasn't serving you any longer. And ending it, even though you're dreading ending it, is going to bring in happiness. It truly is. And don't fall back into your normal way of coping with things. This devil energy right here. It's going back into not only addictions, which addictions can take many forms, but it's also don't let that cycle of how you distract yourself from the pain reoccur, Gemini. Make sure you're dealing with, you're bringing it forward and you're mourning over this story of this painful cycle right here. Because the Queen of Swords is going to do what she needs to do. You need to take care of you, Gemini, and do what's right for you. Okay, can I get a little bit of expansion into this past energy for Gemini, please? I am glad to see you in that Empress mode, or recently there, because this Queen of Swords is going to help you get right back to it. And Hierophant, maybe it was religious differences that caused all this. It's very plausible. I'm hearing split. Okay. I had a card trying to slide out the wrong one. All right, I've got the Empress once again. Past energy. Judgment. Okay, so everything came out into the open. You're sitting in that Empress energy. You know what you want. You know what you desire. You know what you deserve. You're not going to accept less. And that King of Cups, was he not, he or she? Because, I mean, you know, the energy is, when I say he or she, of course, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be male or female. It's an energy. King of Cups, although they are taking care of their entire kingdom and having to deal with all of these different things. When they feel things very deeply, Gemini. And but they don't always express that. So this Empress, the Judgment came out, everything came out into the open. And this King of Cups was sitting there like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know how to, I don't know how to express that. Okay, so that the king didn't, the emotion wasn't expressed, which left you in that insomnia mode of worrying and fretting and what do I do with this situation, which is of course how we got to this Eight of Swords. The blindfolded and tied, and yet it's in your mind. You're not physically bound. It's a mentally, you know, what do I do with this situation? And this Queen of Swords is being pretty clear. I'm not going to tell you what to do with that situation. Oh, Three of Swords. Yeah, you know ending this is going to hurt. So you're putting it off. Six of Pentacles. It was unequal. Now see, this Six of Pentacles can be read multiple ways, of course, by multiple different readers. For me, in this situation, I'm reading this as it wasn't reciprocal. There was an inequality in this entire situation. If you're the person sitting here giving and giving and giving, but they're giving to one and not the other. They've made a choice to give to this side over here and not this side. And your person is the one giving, and you're begging for those little breadcrumbs, the little tidbits of whatever affection you can get. And it's hurting you, Gemini. It's painful. I mean, knowing how you feel about someone and then seeing that they're going to pour all of that energy into other things. People make time for who and what is important to them. And that Empress that keeps popping up here, you know your worth. You know you're worth way more than what they were trying to, the little bit they were tossing to you occasionally. Page of Wands, Two of Swords, yeah, making that choice. And what I enjoy about this Two of Swords in this deck, she doesn't have it across her heart. The swords are not crossing her heart. She has them, she's got the blindfold on, but she's kind of just stabbing out aimlessly at anything that comes close to her, because she doesn't know if it is something that is going to hurt her, or, I mean, it's just like, and there's an eclipse going on, which is, of course, a new renewal, a lot of power involved. Choice has to be made, And it's going to be a choice based on facts and knowledge, not on the heart. I mean, the passion is there. You need to choose you, Gemini. You definitely need to choose you. Choose what's best for you. Queen of Swords. I've got the Four of Cups. Once more. Temperance. Oh my. Let's get one more. Page of Cups once again. Oh no, not once again. I'm sorry, that was Page of Wands. Okay. So this is saying there's going to be the apology coming in more than likely. Pages are messengers. That fish was unexpected in that cup, so it's an unexpected apology, most likely. Temperance, the Queen of Swords isn't going to put up with any baloney. She's sitting here going, I'm done. I'm going to do what's best for me. And the Great Alchemist is saying, have patience and let me finish mixing up and blending these cups together the way they need to be. So this may be all about timing. This may definitely be a timing issue. This life circumstances were not what they needed to be, or where they needed to be in the path for this situation to occur. Because this is the Patience card as well as the Alchemy card. I mean, and I mean, it was saying you're calling in your soulmate. The prayers, affirmations, visualizations. Yeah. And having a soulmate is not an easy journey either. And it will definitely put the mirror in front of you and kind of bounce against each other to learn all these lessons. Four of Cups is rejecting that offer again, though. Or not seeing the offer coming in at all. And because the mourning's going on over here. The worrying, the up in the head, yeah. So, let me get one more on this, just to, the World, yeah, this cycle is completed. It's time for a new cycle. Now, this new cycle may have been through all this clarity that has occurred with the Judgment and the Empress is here. I know my worth. I know what I'm doing. This has been painful. This has involved all of this growth and learning and opportunities. And this cycle is done. That's what this world is saying. It is time for something new. And that's what that Queen of Swords is going to do. Now, I am not saying it's not going to be with this same person. I won't say that. Not with Temperance sitting there. But you're not going to do not accept less than what you deserve, Gemini. That's what I will say. All right. Of course, with all this communication going on, all of this fretting, all of this worrying, needing the emotion, not being able to get the reciprocal efforts put into this, it's going to lead to this pain. And I'm hearing some shuffle, so I'm going to shuffle again before I... Okay. So let's get something on this Three of... There we go. I was wondering. I was hearing go ahead and pull that way. So what do we have? Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. That solid offer coming in. But is that offer going to be enough for that pain? Seven of Wands, you're going to be on guard, looking for that. I mean, even though the passion is there, and it's fast moving, and it's, the attraction is there, and the fire is there, this heartache does not need to be repeated by this offer, unless this offer is where it needs to be. Okay. Because if that offer is where it needs to be with this knight, slow-moving knight that is bringing... He's the one that usually gets actually to the finish line. He may take his time. It's ground energy. Make sure everything's correct before he continues to take those slow steps forward. And the Seven of Wands is just like, I'm on defense now. I'm on defense. All this pain that I've been through, I don't know if I want this Knight of Pentacles. But that Knight of Pentacles is still coming towards you. All right, Sun. Two of Pentacles. A balancing act is going on. And there's your King of Pentacles. So he's going from a knight to a king. This person is going to bring... He's bringing it. or she's bringing it. Like I said, it's, you know, I'm reading energies. I'm not, you know, not necessarily male, female. King of Pentacles is, you know, the ultimate grounded energy, stable, mature energy, knows what he wants, knows what he has. You know, he's got plenty of pentacles saved up. And the Sun, with this Two of Pentacles, this balancing act, juggling. What are they juggling? The Ten of Swords, okay, painful cycle with the Ace of Wands, trying to start anew. Okay, giving up those old habits. The whatever was holding them back before, whatever left them breadcrumbing you, was holding them from becoming this king. And when they become this king, that's when the Sun energy is going to come into effect. But you have to make the best choices for you, Gemini. I am not ever going to tell you to wait for someone. This cycle is done. This cycle can still happen. But it doesn't mean you have to repeat this devil energy of what happened before. This isn't a Wheel of Fortune. This is the world. You've learned all of this. So take all of that into account before you dive back into this offer. You make sure it's where it needs to be. And that the person offering is who they need to be. And that they have reached that King of Pentacles status. The stability that you're needing. The willing to share and reciprocate and be there. Because this Temperance is definitely working on that. The Alchemist is there. I mean, she is saying, here, I've got these two love cups, and I'm mixing it up for you guys. All that white energy is there, flowing right into this future energy. Okay, what do we got for the devil? Page of Pentacles. So, somewhat message, solid message, grounded. Moving slow still. Don't fall into that. And Ten of Cups. Let's get one more. Two of Wands. The choice has been made already. There may be two here. On the Two of Wands, there's two wands there. There's still another option there. But the choice has already been made. She's already got her hand on that one wand, and that is the direction she wants to go. And that is going to go right towards those Ten of Cups. Whatever's going to bring this Ten of Cups around is the direction that she's already chosen with this Sun energy. She wants this King of Pentacles. Very nice. It's looking, things are rough right now, Gemini. They're going to get better. They're going to get a lot better. Remember who you are and remember your worth. And don't settle for less. Do what's good for you. Like I said, do some self-care. And, yeah, things are definitely, I mean, the Sun is right there. It's, don't allow that page to not offer you that devil energy. I mean, do not fall back into that devil trap of, I'm saying this and saying this and saying this, but I'm not going to turn around and my actions aren't going to follow what I'm saying. And it takes time to get to this King of Pentacles status. I mean, if you're talking a knight to a king, that's a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of work, and that Temperance is sitting there working on it with them right now. They're having to dive within themselves, and you are very right to be guarded against whatever they're bringing towards you. So do what's good for you. And yeah, let's see what kind of love messages we got going on for Gemini, because my sister Kay wrote these out for us, and yeah, I usually pilfer them often. You know, you're calling in that soulmate, who and what you deserve in life, and any time that we're doing that type of thing, we've got to be very clear with what we're sending out into the universe. Be very positive and be clear. I don't mean like, okay, this certain hair color, this certain, you know, height, blah, blah, blah. I'm saying be clear in the major stuff and keep it positive. Oh, that one's definitely wanting to come out. Let me wine and dine you. Okay. Soulmate. Look at there. Soulmate. Trust what you feel. Alright, let's get one more. take your time. There we go with the time again. Maybe it's you going from that Knight of Pentacles into the King of Pentacles, Gemini. All that emotion, though, it takes a little bit to get out of our heads and those air signs, you know. The pain, we go to logic. Air signs tend to go to the logic first. And if it's pain involved, we definitely remember and we take our time going back down that route. But like I said, this Temperance is sitting here with this Patience saying, let me do my thing. Let me finish mixing these up and see what happens. Because, you know, that Sun card is sitting there. Ten of Cups is sitting over the Devil. Just don't allow the cycle to repeat because you have the World sitting there. You're done with this part. This is the future. Go for that Sun. Go for that Ten of Cups. This Devil energy does not have to be predominant. You can break that cycle. You have the knowledge. You've done it with the World. All right, Gemini, thank you for sitting through with me. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe. You guys take care of you. Stay healthy, stay happy. Until next time, bye-bye.